Okay, today we're working on Ronan's Death Star Pinata for his Star Wars party. This is 5 layers of paper mache over my balance ball, which is the perfect size for his pinata. And now we're going to deflate it, and there we go. See if I can yank the ball out. So I don't want to really wreck the ball. This is how I usually take beach balls out of paper mache. So we're just going to deflate it, and then we're going to take it out, and then we'll have a pinata. So the air went down quite a bit. Here, Draken, you hold the ball still. Okay? Alright. So I'm going to very carefully use a serrated knife. And I'm going to make just a hole big enough. A hole big enough so I can get my arm in there. Hold it. No. Hold it. There you go. Hold it side. You want to yank that piece?
Yanked.
Okay, I think that's big enough. Yep, I can get my arm in there. Piece of paper mache. Okay, camera, focus. Focus, please. Here we go. I'm just going to push it down. It's going to... Plastic ball is just going to pull away from the newspaper, no problem. And I'm just slowly pushing it down so that the ball deflates and I can yank it out. Alright, we got the ball pretty much deflated down in here. So now I'm going to attempt to yank it out through the hole. Oh, by the way, I used this 5-gallon bucket paint top to put the ball on top so it doesn't roll away from me when I'm paper macheing. It worked out really well. And then I just have to flip it over halfway through the day when it's drying so that the bottom can dry, because the bottom's still kind of soggy. So here's the ball. I'm going to have to try to do this in camera at the same time. Let's see if I can do it. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Okay, so just going to wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Yeah, put it back, please. I'm just going to wiggle it back and forth, see if I can just work it out. This is the stiffest ball I've done, so it might not come out easy. I might have to get the hole a little bigger. But probably better if I put the camera down. So hang on one second, see if I can get it out. Here's our paper mache ball, free of the balloon. And now I needed the center line, so I used a pool noodle to wrap around the center of it because it's so big, and I drew the line around. Yep, there it is. So I have the center line. So here's our diagram. Okay, woo, focus, focus, focus. Come on, focus. There we go. Okay, you got the Death Star. Okay, so we got the center line, and then I needed that super laser focus lens. The big round shield type of thing. So I used just a top of a Tupperware that looked about the same, the right size. Here, let me see for a second, Draken. And so I put it down on top of the ball, roughly positioned it from the center line, which is here, and the top, and I'm going to go ahead and cut it out, and I'm going to invert it, and then I'm going to hot glue it down. So I'll give you guys a look at that in just a second.
Daddy, did you hit something?
No, do you stop touching?
Yeah, I wanna see the video. Sit down closer. The action scene. Do you have the pumpkin?
Okay. Alright, here's the Death Star. I got all the goodies. Balls and little glow-in-the-dark bracelets, aka lightsabers. Candy, of course. Stickers and a bunch of other fun stuff. Inside the Death Star. And I'm about to glue the inverted ray thing on it. Before I did that, I hot glued this piece of cardboard here, the hole where I pulled out the balance ball that was paper mache. That's sealed tight, and the reason I did that, if you could see inside, there's a piece of cardboard in there. So when I put the rope around it, it's got a little bit more stability when I'm swinging it around when the kids are smacking it. So I'm going to go ahead and hot glue this piece on, see how that goes, maybe tape it, and then I'll get ready to paint. Sweetheart.
Did you punch the hole out?
Yeah, okay, wait, hold still. Hold it still so people can see. Okay, so I got the radar thing hot glued, and then I put some tape on it just to reinforce it. And so now this thing is pretty much ready for its first paint coat. Alright, huh, Drakey? You gonna help me paint it?
Yeah.
Alright, let's paint the Death Star. So now that the Death Star is dried, we get to add some of the fun details with the darker gray color. Some of the lines and of the ray and the equator line and a bunch of the other details. So stay tuned. Now the Death Star is done. We added the light coat of gray, and then Ronan and I painted the darker gray squares all over it. I added the black for the equator line and then for the shield thing. And we got the rope attached on the cardboard on the top, so it's pretty sturdy. And it's ready to go to be smashed to ribbons for the treats inside. Pretty cool. He's happy with it. That makes me happy. And there she is. We'll string that up, and we'll have a fun thing to smash. We might put a couple small details on it, but I don't want to spend too much time because, after all, they are just going to hit it for a piñata, so they get the general idea. So we went from this balance ball to the Death Star Pinata. Come on, David, make it hard.
Really hard.
Good job, Ronan. Come on, keep hitting it. Hit it hard. Hold on to the bat now. Don't throw the bat.
Let's throw the bat.
Hit it harder, sweetie. There you go.
If you only knew the power of the dark side.